Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial, this time on Rift. So, after a bit of testing, even though it was probably obvious in that a while back, there was an ASM sort of problem, in terms of like folders or files. And the reason for this is because when you actually try to get Rift, just search Rift GitHub here, you can't access any of the sort of files or certain things because they're not available anymore, or just Rift won't generate things. So yeah, you do have to pretty much go about it in the way of someone who already has access to Rift. Since I do have access to it, I thought I would pretty much show off what you can do with the files that I already have access to, which is obviously based on these images here, and how you can go about applying it to the vanilla launcher. I don't know if this matters with Multi-MC, because I forget how it does things with its folder structure. I'll just go to here, for example. I don't need that to be small. If we just go to Multi-MC here, I don't think, yeah, libraries, so it'll generate similar stuff, so let's check here. So if you were doing the same thing, you could just apply it, those files there, but obviously there is a sort of different process for it, so I might cover in a different video. But either way, I'm doing this for the vanilla launcher. So what you want to do is obviously set up your launcher, and from there you obviously want to have your 1.13 or 1.13.2 instances created, just to probably make things easier to get the vanilla side of things out of the way, and so it has to download less later. From there though, you'll want obviously a Rift installer. The two here are the latest for 1.13.2, but there is one for 1.13, which is the 1.05 version. Yes, thank you. So pretty much download this for if you want Rift 1.13, and if you want Rift 1.13.2, I have the two installer files in there, so just download either of those. I'd personally recommend Rift 1.13 because it actually has more content stuff, whilst 1.13.2 has visual stuff, or more hard element things, so like a durability viewer and autofish and certain other stuff, whilst 1.13 actually has like nether and endors, overall doors in the sky, shields and enchantments, Paddy's tools, a bunch of other stuff, so I'd personally recommend this one. But if you do want to go with the latest version, go for it. But yeah, so after you've got those installers, pretty much just do what you need to. I'll just do, I guess, this here, even though I've already got them. So just for the sake of it, just download this, and they'll all show pretty much the same thing right after you download them. So you've got the download, and it'll come up with a window saying, hey, it's done, and it'll do its thing. So you don't need that anymore. And if we go to the actual location of this, we can see under versions that they are now here. So the 105 is for 1.13, and any of the two other installers, I forget which one's the latest, but either way it'll display a 104 snapshot, so either one works, and you're good to go with that. So just download the installer, double click it, it'll apply it, and then you're good to go. Perfectly fine from there. Other than that, there is the mixin.out folder to keep an eye on, which I think either counts with the installation or when you're loading the game. So if that's there, then it's fine. It may just generate on its own. Now we're getting to the complex part, which is where you have to consider the libraries folder. So, first thing is the following location here. So that will be in the case of your name here. I'll just put that there so it's more distinctly clear. So you go to your location wherever you've got your stored .minecraft location. You go to libraries, then you go to com, GitHub, Chocohead, and then Rift. So go to that real quick. So we'll go libraries. So again, if you've got access to .minecraft, which you can access via, I guess, the resource packs menu here, and then go up, or the app data percent option also works. If you go into search here, I think, yep, so that'll work as well. Just do that, and you should be fine. And then once you're there, you're good. So just close out of that because I don't need it right now. But once you're at .minecraft, you want to go to here, libraries. Then you want to go to com. Then you're going to go to GitHub, Chocohead, and then Rift, and you'll see these here. So that'll be, I assume, that's the other one. So that might be the 113.2. That might be either the other 113.2 or the 105. I'm not sure. But either way, if you see any of these either generate, then good to go. If not, copy these from the actual file here, which I've got, which is the necessary contents one. So that'll have, I assume, these as well as some other stuff, which I'll actually download it now, because I got it, don't I? Yeah, because I've forgotten what I put inside it yesterday for recording it. So what do we got here? Mixin.out, so you can put that and paste it into your thing there. That was just with test mods, libraries, all the contents there, mods for testing with, and then versions we've got here. So that's the inside contents of what you'll find. So libraries, again, we have to go com, we have to go GitHub, we have to go Chocohead, Rift, and then you've got your two there. So copy and paste those to that same location there. Now, the second part, which is the ASM part, which is this here. So you want to go to, instead of com, you want to go to org, and you want to go, where is it? Here we go. So just go back up a few to here, and you want to go to org instead, go to OW2 ASM, and you'll want specifically this, this, and this. Now, that or that may generate, I'm not sure, because I think the rest of these are all from other mods. So these two are all generated by, I think, the game itself, vanilla. But when it comes to tree, I think that's an extra one it needs. And otherwise it tries to request for 6.2 for any of these folders. So, yeah, I assume 6.2 is all it needs, but if you want to just copy the entire folder, because I've got all these extras for other versions of things, it shouldn't matter. It probably just won't read them, but you can have them there. So you need to, obviously, where is it? Here, so we need to go back up to libraries. So again, you'll be going from the .minecraft to libraries to org to, where did I put it? I don't have an ASM folder here, do I? Nope, that one, I mean. Then ASM, then these three in particular. So just copy those, which I've got a download somewhere, I don't know. Yes, the download here. So org.ow2, and then these three. So yeah, so it's a bit particular, but you have to do it because Rift is not available by any other way, so I can't alter this tutorial to say it's fine, it'll work, because it's not. If you don't do it this way, you are not going to be able to access Rift, and if you pretty much find it a bit too complex, then that's fine. I mean, technically you could find alternatives to some of these mods elsewhere, but some of them are strict to Rift, so there is a different experience there. But yeah, you do have to apply the actual thing in these locations. So you do have to put the ASM folders in there. You have to put the other stuff that's supposed to come from the servers elsewhere. So you do have to do it this way. There's no way you can go about it. But yeah, just as long as you know when that to go to .minecraft as your starting point, then libraries, then that, then that, then that, or in the other case for the other one, the com, GitHub, Chocohead, Rift, and then put them in there, and you'll be good to go. So I put these on my Google Drive. I also put a archive.org file posting as well, so that if my Google Drive thing goes down or something else happens, this will be available forever for anyone to access. So Rift is completely backed up. I may do this for other things, but for the most part, Rift seemed the most important, since if my hard drive dies, I can't access them anymore, and my Google Drive could go anywhere. So yeah, this one will now be forever available for anyone to use if they ever care about Rift at all and trying it out. So yeah. Other than that, I do have technically mod packs for multi-MC, which I've done videos on already in the past. I'm not going to cover those again. They're only for multi-MC though, and it applies to those things, but if you want to do those, you can. I would assume that you probably have to do the same ASM and otherwise, or it just won't work for Rift. But I would personally recommend just looking at older Rift tutorials I've done on that for the multi-MC part, because it requires a bit of effort with a instance of 113. Go edit there, you have to do a... I think it's a add empty, then you do a rift and other particular thing in there, and then you do an edit to the text file, which I can't have it display for some reason, so I'm not going to go past that. Then you put a bunch of stuff in there, and the links to those are obviously in the description. But yeah, for doing this for the vanilla launcher at least, and then, you know, maybe carrying those over to multi-MC if it needs to still find them because it doesn't generate, then yeah. Now, once you've done all that, because you've got the folders in the right place, and you've got your installed versions that you can access, which with these will appear right after you load up the launcher. If you don't have them show, just reload your launcher and it'll be fine. And you now have access to these, and I can just test it immediately. And I'll show both 113 and 113.2 working, just to prove that it actually does work. But yeah, didn't require too much testing as I thought when I did this yesterday, but seems to be working as I'd expect. So yeah, I just was missing the ASM part last time, which is why I'm now showing this tutorial, is so I can complete that actual result of this is what you needed, and this is how you can now access it again. Forever, as long as these files are still available, of course. And yeah, so we have now Rift. We've got Rift mod list, which allows us to view what mods are available. It also lets us know that Rift is installed instead of just saying the Minecraft 113 thing. And we'll just go into a world, I guess, because why not? Let's do that. And I don't actually have 113.2 accessible by the launcher, so I'm gonna have to open that up. And we'll generate this, which is 4 Minecraft instances, and it's crazy, but we'll go with it. We'll just go 113.2. Yes, it is already running. Okay, so I can't do that then. Oop, there we go. Cool. And we have REI on the side, which I'll rescale that because that bothers me. And there we go, REI on the side. And obviously if you have other mods, they'll have their contents appear there that do add blocks. Yes, thank you, tutorial. Sorry for the camera shake there. But yeah, I've also got other mods available in this forum thread that I've posted stuff for, so if you do want to access any mods from any of those, they're all backed up via my Google Drive, which I do technically need to back up probably the mod packs, as well as the current versions of some mods like ears, which are not available. But yeah, if you want to access any, I've labeled which ones for 113 and 113.2 will apply to both. So yeah, there's a lot of options there. Not many, like there's within range of 30 mods for Rift, there's very few, but yeah, we'll go to 113.2 just to test that as well, just to show that works. And yeah. I might just skip through it due to time. Okay, seems to be I'm actually struggling with 113.2. I'm sure I had it, but I've actually got, obviously, all the files I had from my prior one... whatchamacallit, so I'll just go here. But yeah, I've got all my past stuff I had before I was backing up certain things, so I don't know why it's not working now. I'll have to look into that. But other than that, if you want 113, that's fine. But yeah, I'll look into the 113.2 one there. Other than that, that's pretty much everything you need to know. Just put the folders in the right location, use the installers that are available, and you should be fine. And again, everything is inside this necessary files thing. So put the test mods in the mods folder, which these are separated. It won't read these like Forge 112 and before do. No mod loaders for 113 or higher actually read things inside specified folders, so yeah. So put the libraries in the specified folders, copy the versions if you want to, if you don't want to use the installers, and so on. So that is that. Thanks so much for watching though, and goodbye.